Hi guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls Praise the Sunday, Episode 3. This is the second time that I've had to record this because my Roxio crapped out and didn't record any of the sound for the previous attempt. Which is why last week we had that PvP primer instead of our traditional... Oh, that was all black powder. It's completely fucked me up. I've lost my train of thought. Instead of our traditional Praise the Sunday video. Anyway, I said last time that I'd have to go and deal with that nasty fucker, and that was 2 weeks ago now. So, you know, I'm a little bit rusty because I haven't really had enough time to actually play the game. I mean, I've finished the game now. I finished it, I think before I even tried to record this a couple of weeks ago, but... I don't know, I mean, the game... I'm still not entirely comfortable with Dark Souls 2 compared to Dark Souls 1. I mean, as you can see, I've not managed to get my character back to precisely how he was. He still looks like a hollowed Mr. Sam Explains, but now with 100% less Conquistador helmet, which is never a good thing. It's never a good statistic. Let's just get in there. I have leveled up slightly differently this time, though, which means that I can now use... Come on, back away, using the vanity cam to maneuver. I can now use the Hide Knight sword. Still got no shield though, so... Still a challenge. I'd suggest turning this into like a shieldless run, but there is no way in hell that I'm even halfway good enough for that. The Hide Knight sword, however, will make this an awful lot easier. It's a really awesome early game weapon. Okay, let's just pop another life gem. I know, not doing particularly well so far, but, you know, give me a break, okay? We've just finished filming The Road to Rest, and I am tired. In fact, as this goes out, I'm in Birmingham. Probably miserable. In fact, no, wait, I don't know, maybe we'll be back from Birmingham. I should really talk to John about the, the game plan, insofar as filming schedule goes. I mean, there is a diary, and I have looked at it, but fuck it, I've slept since then. Let's talk somewhat about the lighting in the game. Now, there's been an awful lot of controversy recently surrounding the fact that FromSoft did something a little bit naughty. Well, I say a little bit naughty. They misrepresented on the fucking box the functional game engine that was being provided on the product within said box. The beta lighting engine and the engine shown at TGS last year is not the final one being used in the game. For performance issues or as a stylistic choice, it doesn't particularly matter why. What matters is that people are pissed. Come on, mate. Personally, I still think that the game looks great. That's the thing, I wouldn't mind if FromSoft hadn't sort of... I wouldn't mind if they'd said something, you know, just like, okay, look, guys, we're having trouble, it'll be good on the PC release, but the home console, you know, the previous gen console, we're having a little bit of trouble optimizing, so if you want the game, then you'll just have to either wait for PC, or you can play this slightly worse looking version. And I'm fine with that. I mean, I already have DS Fix for my PC version of Dark Souls 1. It's not like it's a big deal. But I can understand why people are pissed off. I mean, obviously, I'd have to be really, really dense to not understand why people are pissed off, but I am really dense as a person. Anyway, through here is the last giant boss. Well, I say through here. What I actually mean is through here, down an elevator, ignoring this Titanite bug. Well, let's just take everything and give nothing back. Lovely to be a pirate. Ah, Titanite shards. I can't believe that I dumped all of my points into strength last time instead of optimizing so that I could get this sweet Hide Knight sword. I really like the Hide Knights. I can't wait for people to actually figure out the lore surrounding them. I mean, I already have my theories regarding Hyde's Tower of Flame and where Drangleic actually is. Nod nod, wink wink. But, I don't know, I expect that there's an awful lot of stuff that I'm overlooking. Right, because we've got over 1,000 souls, we're going to talk to the merchant hag, Melentia. Melentia. That's how you say her name. Excellent. And we are going to buy Lenigrast key. Lenigrast will be our primary blacksmith for the game, until we get to Macduff at least, who will do elemental stuff for us. Still got 2,000 keys. This is a Faris's Lockstone. But because in the last episode we got the mansion key for Majula, that's not something that we're going to have to buy. What we will be doing, though, is transporting back and de-hollowing, because I'm sick and tired of looking like... You know, I miss being able to say the words beef jerky zombie rather than just zombie. I mean, don't get me wrong, hollowing in this game as a gradual process is way, way, way better. It represents the slow descent into madness that hollowing actually is way more effectively than the binary state that hollowing was in Dark Souls 1. And the loss of HP is a way smarter mechanic than losing half your health while in soul form in Demon Souls. So, all in all, they've just made endless improvements to both the lore and the functionality of the system. And I appreciate that, as a consumer. Okay, there's a Faris's Lockstone. Like I said, we don't need the other one. Ooh! I did also say that we were going to de-hollow. Ah, man, I can't believe how generic my character looks. I mean, he's just such, like, a handsome... handsome gaijin. Handsome regular gaijin. Excellent. Okay. Man, I'm bricking a little bit about Rezzed. I don't know why. I mean, I'm trying my hardest to be a journalist, but, it's difficult. There's going to be a lot of big fish there. And it is an indie gaming thing, so there might be a lot of Philfish there. Ha! What a funny joke. Nah, he won't be there. After all, he cancelled Fez 2, right? Right? Oh man, I love this skeleton. There aren't so many skeletons in this game as there were in Dark Souls 1. I mean, there's a few in the Huntsman's Copse, but precious few skeletons. Oh, lovely, a new Estus Flask Shard as well. That is actually really, really useful, as... well, you can never have too much Estus. It is an undead favourite. Now, the item that I just picked up is called a Soul Vessel. At least I believe it was called a Soul Vessel. Let's just double check. There it is, Soul Vessel. Show this to a certain person and... ... Well, the person that you show that to is the Firekeeper at the start of the game, and what that allows you to do is respec your character if you fuck up any of your point allocations. This basically means that if you decide that you don't like the way that your character's going, like you decide that you want to reroll with Dex for New Game Plus, you don't have to start an entire new character, which is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I'll be running this game probably until the next one comes out, because I just love Dark Souls so much, man. It's impossible not to. We need a shield, and we've got 3,400 souls, so let's talk to the merchant here.
Hello. Welcome to my...
This is Morglin. Morglin the Morglin. He's losing his memory, or has already lost his memory. Yeah, this is actually knight starting gear from Dark Souls 1, so we can make ourselves a proper knight. Oh shit, armadillo. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck these things are. Little pig armadillo things. Oh man, that is some ridiculous. They do shit tons of damage though, and for some reason they're just over there. I'm gonna go back to the bonfire and reset their positions, because I cannot be dealing with how much HP they've got. I'm also going to open up the blacksmith, since I'm here. Okay. Lou used his key. One interesting thing as well is that this blacksmith looks a lot like the blacksmith from one of the Archstones in Demon Souls. It's definitely not a linking of the universes, but I don't know, it's just kind of cool from a fanboy's perspective, not even from a lore perspective. As a fan of the series, it's just really, really awesome that he's even got like the same weird headband thing. Okay, let's get the Falconer's helmet to complete the Falconer's set. Because, I don't know, I'm feeling fairly completionist today. Okay, I would like one of these, please. There we go. I know that buying a shield, in fact buying equipment at all, is generally not a great idea. I mean, I did get this buckler here on the way to the fortress. Why is that not... Oh yeah, I must have pressed left on the D-pad at some point. Oh wow, I did have one of these. My bad. Wow. Kind of renders the whole first part of this video kind of redundant. I want to go back and redo it, but I'm definitely not gonna. The things I do. The things I do for this channel that include working late into the night on videos that nobody watches. Shouldn't bitch, really. Definitely shouldn't bitch. Okay, let's upgrade our Estus Flask and then head on over to the last giant, shall we? I mean, I think that this episode,
However,
I don't know, it might run a little bit long? Who knows. I sort of hope that it does, because that way I get to play more Dark Souls, and I don't have to go to editing quite so quickly. Okay, let's travel back to the Cardinal Tower. Ooh, I know what I can do to pad out this episode and procrastinate the the path to the editing process. I'm going to show you guys a shortcut that I found about a week ago that I didn't actually activate on purpose. I sort of got my ass blown up, but that's unimportant. What is important is that it creates a second path to the Cardinal Tower. Oh, hello, summon sign. Lovely for the servers to be up. I think this is the first Dark Souls Sunday I've done since the servers of Dark Souls 2 have been up, which means that we will probably be summoning for Pate. Wait, no, well, we'll definitely be summoning Pate, but it does mean that we'll probably be summoning for the Last Giant. Oh man, I absolutely love the Last Giant. Such a creepy encounter. And I don't understand why giants look the way that they do. I mean, it's heavily implied in Dark Souls 1 that the giants have 6 eyes. I mean, Goch's helmet's got 6 eyes, you've got the 6-eyed helm of the Channeler, which... I mean, if gods, or, you know, some facsimile of the gods, are worshipped as deities in Lordran, then it makes sense that they would put an image of said deity on their sacred gear. Ooh, okay, wow. Wow, thanks for that, Spearman. Totally not what I needed, but, you know, I appreciate the effort. God, I love my zappy sword. Okay, wee sippy. Wait for him to throw... There it is. Okay, now what you're going to need to do to activate the shortcut is come over here. Oh, fuck, he's way ahead of me. And trick him into detonating these barrels with a firebomb. Come on. Oh my god, this is really, really hard to do without audio cues. Oh, it's also really frustrating that spearman destroyed the barrels. Oh, come the fuck on, Bridget. Come on. Okay, do I have any fire bombs? Because this is getting to be quite tedious. No, I only have witching urns. Oh well, no matter. Ooh, that's something that I could do, though. If I head down here, then I can set off these ballistae and raid the Faris's Lockstone room in here. Okay, so we prime the ballistae, we run out, because... fuck that, frankly. This hollow gets murdered. And... yep, here come his buddies. I'm also going to show you how to get the fire longsword in a moment, which is hidden just a little bit off the beaten path. Ooh, the fire longsword will also allow me to detonate those barrels. Look at that thinking. Of course, it is really, really irritating that... okay, there's Great Soul Arrow, a lovely spell. And the blue wooden shield. Fuck's sake, I bought this for nothing. Oh, well, at least it's nice that, you know, we've sort of got some stuff when we find the night set. So here we've got a chest, which, surprise, surprise, is trapped. Now, traps are a fairly new occurrence. I mean, they're not mimics. There are mimics in this game, but if you smash a trap chest, then it actually destroys the item that's inside it. I mean, it's irritating, because sometimes the traps are more deadly than others. and, I don't know, finding rubbish in exchange for just checking to see whether or not a chest is going to fuck you up is irritating. Now, the item that I just used was a Pharis's Lockstone. Now, well, there are loads and loads of these Pharis's locks scattered all over the game, and they all look like like gaunt faces, and you place a key in their mouth, and it'll have a different effect depending on which Lockstone it is. Now this one, it allows you into this little cache of items, in which is a Titanite slab and a really, really useful ring. There's the Titanite slab, which allows you to fully upgrade a piece of equipment, and in here is the Chloranthe ring. There it is. Chloranthe. Definitely not a word. Might be a word. Comment below if you know what that word means. Okay, so here we are. We've now got our Chloranthe ring on, which, well, it boosts stamina regen, and we will never, ever, ever be taking it off, because stamina regen is still very important. It's as important as it ever was. Oh, and a cool little thing to bear in mind for later. You can actually use the ballistae themselves. Now, Rick, one of the presenters from the show, informed me that they are not actually ballistas. They are more reminiscent of, what are they called? Roman scorpions, but I don't give a fuck. They're ancient siege weapons, and that is enough for me. Sorry, Rick. Sorry, it's just, wait. Okay, so electricity cannot set off that. It's going to have to be that good old fire longsword. So, let's jog on back, shall we? Definitely not going to, definitely not going to drop down there. That would kill me, and I do not want to waste an effigy on a meaningless death. Okay, let's keep ourselves a little way back. There we go, double kill. Lovely. Thank you, High Knight Sword. You are too gorge. Guess... You know what? No. No. I'm not even going to entertain that thought. Not even going to tell you what that thought was. Okay, that thought was that I probably shouldn't get the fire longsword because I might run out of time, but... so what if the episode runs a little bit longer? Just means that you get to enjoy more Dark Souls 2. It's actually kind of conceited of me. I don't know whether or not you enjoy these. I hope that you guys don't hold it against me that last week was not a regularly scheduled update. I mean, I do my best to stay regular, and I'm not talking about like eating shredded wheat. Life is real busy, and having to scrape together a PvP video in like an hour was, it was kind of challenging. I mean, the actual capture was really, really quick and easy. Okay, let's just down a couple of Estus because I really don't want to die to basic mobs today. But actually editing it all together, I was up until 5 in the morning, just ensuring that there was Dark Souls content to go out. I mean, I don't know, I just want you guys to know that I'm committed. You know, this ride never fucking ends. And sometimes I do want to get off Mr. Bones' fucking wild ride, but in the end, it's usually worth it. Okay, let's deal with these hollows before we head in to get the fire sword. Sorry, fire longsword. As swords go, I mean, the longsword's moveset is fairly bog standard. Also, it's not down here. I just really wanted this item. Can't get enough of these conquistador helmets. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, elemental damage in this game. The fire longsword's moveset's kind of bog standard, but being able to do fire damage... The different damage types now do different things, and they scale differently with various... thank you iframes on door opening that haven't been entirely removed. The stats in this game sort of do different things. Okay, just keep chopping. There we go. I think it's strength that levels fire damage? I could be wrong. Maybe it's strength that levels electricity damage. Either way, nothing is quite as you remember it, and there's a bit more sort of depth to stat progression, as well as a huge change to the idea of diminishing returns, and what this mysterious... where is it? Adaptability stat does. I mean, there's a lot of people that believe that it does nothing, but there are a couple of videos out there that demonstrate that it actually modifies your agility. I mean, you can actually see in the game that it modifies your agility, but what agility does is very much up for dispute. A lot of people believe that it just does what Dex used to do, in that it boosts the performance of... Well, sorry, it boosts the performance time, rather, of certain actions. You know, taking a sippy, doing a roll, and how far you roll, as well as movement speed. But it has been suggested that it also increases the number of iframes that you can benefit from during each of your rolls. And if you know anything about Dark Souls, then you know that how you use your iframes is pretty much the most important thing in the game, especially for PvP. Being able to roll through someone's spell or melee attack can mean the difference between a win or a loss, and therefore a token of spite, or, well, a token of fidelity. That's something I didn't quite touch on as much as I would have liked to in the PvP video. I didn't go into what tokens of spite and tokens of fidelity do, and that's because I have no fucking clue. I mean, tokens of fidelity can be offered up to enter into the Blue Sentinels dueling club, fight club, whatever you're going to call it. But I have no idea what tokens of spite do. I know that using them, or rather just having them, increases your chance of being invaded. But I haven't found a way to level up my allegiance to the Brotherhood of Blood yet, which is irritating because, you know, Blood Rose for life. Can't wait until that blank circle in the top left of my screen indicates that I'm part of the truly excellent Covenant. Oh my god, it's all gone. Holy shit. Ooh, that is super annoying. Okay, let's Homeward Burn. I think that ought to... Yeah, it's because I haven't been through a loading screen. Fuck off. Okay, so here we are. Now, we are running a little long, so... Fuck, it's right here. The shortcut gets out right here. Okay, I'm gonna go see if those battles have respawned, and if they haven't, then I'll just cut this out, and Homeward Burn again. And you guys will never know. Ooh, does this mean that I can say vaguely racist things? Of course it doesn't, because if you say even vaguely racist things, you're a terrible human being. And that's my preaching for the day done. Okay, so head up here, take out this chuckle fuck. Ow, get hit a couple times. Not a third, though. Hide Knight Sword. What? Okay, just keep on attacking. And, oh good, the powder barrels are back. That's not an ironic oh good. That's an actual, legitimate oh good. Oh, I just wish that spearman hadn't fucked me last time. Okay, let's take out these hollows first. I mean, if we're going to run long in order to activate this shortcut, which is, to be fair, quite a useful shortcut, then I don't want this to get ruined again by this one guy. I still love backstabs. I mean, they're nowhere near as cheap as they used to be. Come on, throw it. Wow, okay, that was weird. Throw it. What? For the love of Christ. Oh my goodness, come on. There it is! Look at that. Shortcut fucking acquired. Yeah, APC destroyed. GG. Nice. Now we can go and kill the last giant. Oh my goodness. That was way, way, way more effort than it was worth. But now you know that you can cut out this entire irritating undergroundy bit, which is always useful. Oh, and we're going to summon the Bearded Nun, because as much as dying to the last giant would be a fun thing for you guys to watch, I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, shields up. No, come on, shields up. One thing to bear in mind, even though hollowing is a gradual process as far as HP goes, it is not a... it's still a binary state as to whether or not you can summon. For example, you cannot summon while when you've died even once. Come on, bearded nun. Ah, was that a little bow? Thank you. Okay, let's head on down. Now, it's not going to be just me and the bearded nun over here who face this devastating, terrifying, faceless demon spawn. It's also going to be mild-mannered Pate, from whom we got the stone. We're also going to be following Pate's storyline as the run progresses, but we probably won't see him again for another month and a half, as far as you guys are concerned. Probably another hour in actual game time. Wow, that's weird, isn't it? Anyway, let's enter the mist and get on to the first boss. Why is it whenever I see this thing all I can think of is Attack on Titan? Oh, and also of the fear of mortality that runs through my veins every time I see Nothing's fucking face! Oh my god, it's way too creepy. Now, Adam Sessler, is that his name? The Sess? Noted in his review of the game that this boss had kind of fucked up hitboxes as far as the stamping attack it performs it does, but I didn't really notice that when I fought him. I mean, I don't think I've ever really died to him. So that puts an unfair impetus on me. Well done, Toby. If I die now, I'm a chuckle fuck. That's basically what I'm saying. As far as the stamp goes, though, it's just... Wow, I actually got hit by it immediately. It's just an AoE. Like, it's a standard thing to see in RPGs. Like, an attack that does more damage than the actual physical attack should do. Good jump there, giant man. This boss also demonstrates, like, something which is, like, multiple lock-on points, which are really, really awesome. It's a really nice addition, and I couldn't possibly be in any more favour of it, or any more in favour. Ah, sorry, I'm getting a little bit nervous now. Let's just equip ourselves some hexing urns, sitting back and letting the summons do their job. I know, it's lazy, it's cheap, whatever. Oh, those actually do decent damage to this thing. Okay, let him do the stamp. Head in, roll away, because it is an AoE. Oh, is he doing the thing? Yes, he is! So the last giant, medieval styly, for anyone that's over the age of 14 that watches these videos, tears off his own arm and then proceeds to beat you with it. It's sort of a desperation attack that he performs when he gets to half HP. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't his dance stamp. His dance stamp is... yeah, that's the one. He does 3 in quick succession. It's not so bad, though. Anyway, I'm going to start wrapping this up because I think that we might have actually succeeded. Thanks very much for watching, you guys. My name's Toby from the Kilobits. If you've liked this video, then please do not hesitate to hit those like and or subscribe buttons. Victory achieved! Ah, and without a humiliating death. Even if I did kind of cheap them out with summons. We also have a Twitter at twitter.com/thekilobits and a Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits. I think it's about time for me to head out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!